This is me, 7 to 8 years ago, at Phoenix Comic Con 2016. I vlogged my experience, and while it wasn't my first con, it might as well have been the first convention of when my career finally took off. So I was very much still a little baby that didn't really know what they were doing. I mean, just look at those grid walls, what the hell. Now, I'm still doing cons. In fact, it's actually my main profession. I make my main income this way. So if you guys want to see the stark difference between little newbie me versus the 7 years of experience that I have now, come along with me as I go to Atlanta, Georgia for AltCon. You know you woke up early when you've been awake for 4 hours and the sun still isn't up yet. Alright, we landed. On my way to get the bags. It's so heavy. I got my stuff. This a photography stand, my big ass suitcase, my other big ass suitcase, and my little suitcase. And carry all of it. It's like worst part of con. It's just lugging everything around. It's so heavy. Had to go so far to the Uber and Lyft pickup. But I'm here. I've been to a lot of loading docks and convention centers and I've never seen anything like that. I legit thought I was lost, but I found it. Think this little sign written on a pillar and the door open. So tired. Let's check in. I'm gonna go to my booth and then the vlog will actually start. I made it. I'm gassing out. There it is. Alright, booth 1111. Make a wish. I wish for $1 million. Well, I'm finally here. I've been awake since 2:20 in the morning. And right now it is 7:30, which is like, it sounds worse than it really, I mean, it is bad. Don't get me wrong. I'm exhausted. It's technically like 3 hours later than my time, so it's actually 4:30 for me. So I applied not thinking much of it. I thought it was like a smaller con. It's not. This is a great spot, so I'm facing inward. That's the so I'm kind of on the outskirts, but it's okay because I'm an artist just that outgrew an artist alley table, but this is artist alley, which is fantastic. Absolutely stellar. I have a great spot. So this is an overweight bag. It is 78 pounds. It has all of my setup and a little bit of inventory. This is my photography stand. This is all product. And then this is all of my prints, some more products, or my 4 sets of clothes for the weekend. So the only thing that I bought for me is not even half the suitcase for clothes, and then in there is like makeup and toiletries, and that's literally everything else that I bring is all for con. It's all setup and it's all supplies. So I'm facing this way, so that means most of my traffic is gonna come from here and maybe a little bit here, but the majority is gonna be here, especially because artist alley is mainly my audience. So this is the area that I want. Where all the magic is. This is my uh-oh bag, and by that it has all of my little equipment just in case something goes wrong. A lot of this is DIY. I bought these from Hobby Lobby and then I just paint markered them. A lot of these fabrics and stuff I got from Goodwill. Here's my dice leather pouch bag. This is dice and more dice. So these are all of my pins. That is an empty suitcase that I can fill space. because my phone is dying, and I think I would rather be able to not be stranded and get to the hotel than possibly lose footage anyways. So what I came up with so far, it's obviously empty, none of the product is out, but I will continue recording tomorrow, so. But thanks to the help of movie magic, we're back. Sucks. I think in transit this crack kind of broken. I'm gonna like patch it work though. Oh, we got super glue. This is what the
Jesus Christ.
This is what the bag is for.
Please work, please God. I don't know what I'm gonna do if this doesn't work. What am I gonna do? Oh my goodness, please. Oh, for the love of Christ.
Oh my God, I'm so glad I'm wearing a hat today. I took super glue to it. We'll see if that fixes it. I'm just gonna let that sit, and I'm gonna do some other stuff. Cute, the little chests, all the chests. This is the booth. Oh my God. It's like really concentrated, but there's also a lot of space, so it's not too overwhelming. The camera makes it look a lot more cluttered than it is. Yeah, and I'll let people like pick up and touch the dice. These are like burner dice specifically for setup, so like if anybody like steals it or anything, it's not the end of the world. All right, we just opened. There's not really a lot of people in the vendor hall yet, but I did make one sale. So let me give you a little tour of behind the scenes. See, so it's nice and clean, a lot of open space. Everything's really organized. It's not like a mess or anything. That way it's just like really efficient. If anyone noticed, so the table should end over here, but I have all this extra space here, and that's because I took these display cubes and I just put my empty large suitcase underneath it to support it, and it gives me a couple extra feet of space. Right here are my discount pins, the ones I'm trying to get rid of. Here's my business cards. These are my earrings that I replenish just on there anytime one of those sell. Here's my prints. And normally I have separators, but I ran out, so I'm just kind of using paper. And I know like this is Evie's, for example. And I know this should be Hollow Knight. Just because I can recognize like the patterns in the side view, but typically I have organizers, but I just don't have them right now. My dice, here's my dice cards and my bags for the earrings, and I have some extra like dice cases in case anybody wants some. Here's all my pins, and they're organized by sections, so like here are my elemental pins. Yeah, that's the back of the booth. One pro tip I would also say is when you keep track of your money, do not have a box. Don't have something that you put down. I've heard so many horror stories of vendors like losing their money and like thousands of dollars from the weekend or whatever. I suggest either wear it or zip tie it down to your booth so that like I knew had like their money pouch like back here, and it was zip tied to like this, for example, or like this, so that if anybody tried to swipe it, like break down their entire booth, and it would make this huge scene, and they would fail because they want to run away, you know, or wear it because then they have to physically assault you in order to get your money. So don't buy like a lockbox or whatever. I recommend one of those two things. This handy dandy thing is my Square reader. It allows me to take a card, Apple Pay, swipe, and chip, and then we just organize it. So like we have like the dice sets, the dice bags, for the enamel pins, you know, we have like large, medium, small, mini, clearance. Yeah, super worth the investment. It was absolutely fantastic. Internet usually sucks, like it's ass at cons, like any con. And a lot of vendor halls will actually have blockers. Actually, I see one. I don't know if this is what it actually is, but I've been told that's a Wi-Fi block because the vendor hall and the convention wants you to pay for it, and that sucks. So I just hotspot my phone and I'll connect my Square reader with it, and then it works fine. So another tip, if you're gonna do like mystery bags for like mystery pins or stickers or whatever you're doing, so in my Walmart bag, I have a bunch of like sectioned out bags of the mystery pins, and all of these have like one of each of like a group. That way I'm not just like throwing them all up and then like people will get duplicates, and that would really suck. Put like one of those sectioned out bags of group of 10, so that way I know all of these are different pins. All of these are different pins. Nobody's gonna get duplicates at all. I don't have a lot of percent on my phone, but I just wanted to get this. It's pretty quiet. It's pretty dead. Every like 5 people that walk past the booth, I get a sale, and that's pretty good for as empty as a convention as this. It's so crazy how like when setting up yesterday, I saw how big the venue was, and I was like, damn, okay, maybe this is a bigger show. And no, I think it was misleading. It's kind of smaller. There's very, very little attendees, but like given the circumstances, I'm doing pretty good. Okay, it's some kind of footage. It's probably just gonna be me sitting here though. I got my snacks, my square reader, my caffeinated juice. Also tip, try not to look at your phone even if you're bored as hell, because that's gonna drag people away. If like imagine if you're walking by a table, even if at school stuff and someone's just like, hey, you know, on their phone, it doesn't really give the impression of being inviting. But yeah, to kind of keep myself entertained, because I didn't bring my sketchbook like a fool, I've just been kind of singing. Hi, how are you? Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
To the ocean.
Yeah, I don't know if this con is worth it. And I kind of feel bad I'm vlogging this con in particular, because like I want to give you guys an idea of like what it can be like, you know, in the grand scheme of things. But then again, like all perspectives are good. I think it's good to have a perspective of like a dead con and know that it's not you, you know, if you're not making sales, it's not always you. Sometimes it's the con. Like if you go to, and it looks like this, even for a Friday, which yes is the most slowest day, but if you ever go to a show that has a big venue that takes itself way too seriously and is pricing like $600, $300 for an artist alley table, and it's not worth it. And I was talking to another vendor that is around here and had some intel in it. So I was thinking this con might have some validity in like size, or it's what I thought to be was the same runners as FanX. I now just learned, no, they're the same people that bought FanX. And FanX is a successful show because it was already pre-established, pre-COVID. But a lot of shows kind of died after COVID and could no longer be funded, especially a lot of the shows that were like non-profit. But this is not a previously established show. So this is a new show by the people that bought FanX. And it's becoming obvious that it's like kind of a cash grab. And we vendors don't know that, and so we suffer for it. So like if you go to a show like this, my point is, and especially if you're new at a con, don't feel bad, it's not you. If you're not making sales, if you don't make a lot of money, if you don't break even or whatever, it's not you, it's the show. You know what, on second thought, maybe it is a good idea or a good thing that I am vlogging this like kind of dud show, because again, all perspectives are good. You know, we're gonna make the best of it though. You know, I'm not like freaked out because I know my stuff is good. I mean, I've been doing it for so damn long, so it won't rattle me. But like anybody who's inexperienced might be rattled if they go to a show like this. And I did actually just have a conversation with a neighbor that is new to the first con, and they're like, is this normal? We're really shaken up. And I'm like, no, it's not normal. This is the con, and it's not you. So don't get discouraged. Just apply for a different con. Give yourself another chance with a better show. I have a choice of 30 minutes of sitting, maybe with a chance of a $15 sale, or packing up and checking out the show, and I think that one sounds cooler, so that's what we're gonna do. she's the best in the world. And we just finished con. She did better than me. Like, yeah, you fucking killed it. Yeah, yeah. Right now we're just gonna go get some food. Oh damn, my hair is like. Yeah, let's just go ham. Let's go ham. Like, oh shit. Oh. Get all four.
Yeah.
Okay. The shrimp and grits because I've never had grits before.
Let's do it. Like we can just like.
Yeah. We'll taste test everything and it'll be sick.
Yeah.
This is cool.
I feel like it's hilarious. I just recorded yours all the time.
Fuck it. And y'all have to suffer with that because this is my video, bitch. We haven't eaten since breakfast, which was 8:30 in the morning. I'm really about the grits because even though I live in America and that's like classic American food, it's mainly Southern food, and I've never been. I'm really excited. This is totally new for me. I'm gonna wait. It's good.
Oh my god, yeah. Okay, so it's really like.
Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, look. Doesn't that look so good? It looks so good, dude.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, I'm so excited. How would you describe that? That's good. It's good. I am really interested in the deviled eggs. Yeah, because I make deviled eggs at home, so I'm curious. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it has some sweetness to it.
Oh, that's a good deviled egg.
It's good.
Yeah.
Mine are better. Oh, you can tell that's real crap. That's really good. All right, the main event.
First, I want to try the sauce.
Yeah, try the sauce.
Okay.
I'll try it with the grits. And I think it's okra, right?
Yes, that's okra.
I've had a lot.
When I lived in Texas.
Really? That also must be a southern thing then.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, a big southern.
Okay. Ooh. Oh wow, the flavor changes a lot. Hang on, I gotta eat another one.
So a big thing that's very popular is fried okra. So they will chop it up into pieces and then they will like bread it and fry it. Okay, I'm sure there's probably a dip. It's been a while since I've been in the South, but I remember the breaded fried okra, and that's like a big thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Interesting twist to what I'm used to.
I really like the sausage. It's really zesty. And like, okay. The thing about good food is like the flavor should change with each bite. If it's all like the same, like constant flavor, it's flat. It's a flat flavor. This has change in every element. Yeah, it's unique. I mean, well, unique where I'm from. It's probably normal for people from the South. But I grew up in the Southwest, and then I moved to the Pacific Northwest. So it's totally new. I love trying new food. Favorite part of travel is trying new food. It's this, yeah. Agreed. Hell yeah.
Oh my god, it's worth it. I'll spend the money.
Yeah. Also, because we're on a business trip, it's a tax write-off, so I can rationalize splurging in this. Okay. So, yeah.
It really does help.
It does help. I'm just saying. It's just so rewarding after a con because, like, so there's a thing called con diet in the convention circuit, which is little to no sleep, little to no food, little to no water for the entire weekend, because there's no breaks. And if you're vending alone like we are, and it's also like you're so much in work mode that even if you brought snacks, you like forget about it, or you're like not hungry. No, you just don't have time to eat it because it's busy. Unlike this con, but like, you know, typically. And so like going to like a nice restaurant and like trying the flavors of the area, which you can't get back at home, is the most rewarding thing. Oh, my favorite part. Trying to find the Uber and Lyft pickup area for the convention center. I have no idea where I am. I was kind of guided in this direction, but like there's no roads for cars to pick me up, and I'm like all alone. It looks cool though. We're gonna go that way. Okay, I see some people over there. They're looking. I mean, they're standing there like as if they're gonna get picked up, so you know, god motherfucking damn. This is like kind of cool. Just gonna walk. We're walking now. Where am I? Where do I go? Alright, it's Saturday, and we're here. Here it is. Looks the same as yesterday, because of course it would. We've been open for like 30 minutes, and it's not looking much better than yesterday. so it's just a dead con. That's okay. That happens sometimes. We're gonna make the best of it. I have been getting some sales though from people that came by yesterday, so that's awesome. Vendor I met earlier that has a very similar aesthetic to me, like wizardy fantasy stuff. She was so sweet. She came by and gave me some chips because I'm vending alone and I can't like get away from the table to get food. And that was such like a godsend because I am starving and they gave me this, and that's gonna get me through the whole day. Man, one of the things that's hard about doing smaller, more quiet shows like this one, they are far more exhausting than any like busy, high traffic shows because you're constantly moving around and engaged and socializing with people, and then also you're just pumped because you're doing so well. But at shows where you're just like sitting around like 80% of the time are just so exhausting. I am so tired. Hi! I love the lighting, like, and also your color. That's my fault. I just made this little it's like a PNG tube where it's not as cool.
The little sprite you use in your videos?
Yes.
Yeah, I was also I was watching the composition video by the way last night.
Oh, you did? Really?
Yes, because I want to be the composition. That's so that one and the other.
So right now it is almost 5 o'clock. There was a little bit of a bump compared to yesterday in attendance wise. There we go. Now, doesn't look much different than yesterday, does it? So, but thankfully because it's Saturday, I think people have more like an incentive to actually buying things. So I definitely am doing better. I've already made, I think, like double than what I made yesterday. Another piece of advice is if you're selling at a con, do not push sales. This isn't retail. You're not a salesman. Like, a lot of the audience here just want to have a good time. This is like their vacation for a lot of the times. So what I will do is I say, hi, how are you? Just to make them feel welcome or acknowledge that they're not being ignored, because not saying anything is also bad, very similar to like being on your phone all the time. Then I often say something like, feel free to just browse, no pressure, just, you know, something like that. And I'll usually give them their space, especially because like the longer you do this, you can kind of pick up on like social cues of like somebody who just wants to look. Just make sure to like respect their boundaries. Just because they're quiet and they're looking and not interacting with you doesn't mean they're not interested. A lot of times if somebody finds something that I want, they'll be like, excuse me, can I, you know, something like that. Versus an extrovert that'll just be like, hey, how are you? And you have like a conversation or something, and that's always great because then you're kind of catering to their social needs just as how you're catering to the introvert's social needs of like needing space. So with extroverts and giving them small talk, which is how they like connect with people, which not only is just great, and then you get to be yourself. You're not even trying to make your sales. You're just trying to like go and have a conversation, and it's super awesome. And sometimes that alone will get you a sale. So yeah, just learn to know when to give people space and know when to have a conversation. I was walking around and I came across a booth I was really familiar with. I came across this channel. I was watching vlogs of her doing cons and I really enjoy them. I have never seen her before and not until her channel. And then what are the odds I leave my like western side of the country. The one time I leave, I see her immediately and I'm just shocked. Here she is!
I'm Kathleen.
And you're Quiet Cafe? Yes!
Alright, we sell kawaii anime tumblers right here. You can find tumbler cups as well as glass cups. Come
That's
visit
so
us
great.
at Kawaii Art Cafe.
Yes, check her out. Yeah, she sells like tumblers with her fiance. And I just love how the name is Kawaii Art Cafe. and it's like, you know, like a cafe, it's like drinks, right? And she sells cups. Like her brand name fits her brand, and I just think that is so cool. All right, so the con is officially ended. There's still like people here, which like the con ended like 20 minutes ago. That's a little sus. Like a lot of vendors, including me, don't really like it when the con heads and security don't kick out attendance in time of closing, because it's like, we've been here all day, we're really tired, especially like a con like this where you're just like sitting there and just drooling away. Your stuff could get stolen because they haven't closed the doors. It's a security hazard, so. This is another reason not to go to this show. Just don't do it, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
There it is, there's the big boy.
It's Sunday morning. We are just walking around and we're just checking out the place before everything gets busy.
Hello.
It's amazing. Look how short I am compared to you.
You're so tiny.
I know.
You're poor thing.
I know. Cursed forever. Okie I got my horns today. Today's Sunday. It's the last day. I don't really know how much footage I'm gonna get because it's just gonna be kind of the same thing. You know what I mean? Like it's not really the most entertaining thing to just see me sitting there. We're gonna start packing up early around 4. We close at 5, just so that like me and my friend Brandy, we're gonna go to the aquarium, and I'm really excited. So yeah. It's 1:41 on Sunday. I've actually been doing pretty alright for not like doing it a whole day, only about half. I've done more than I did Friday, so a little less than Saturday, which is expected for Sunday. I'm gonna pack up around 4. I'm alone, so my huge ass setup is gonna take forever to break down, and I want to get ahead of the game because we're gonna go to the aquarium. And I came in this morning, I noticed this entire box is just soaked with water. Thankfully everything's either bagged or, well, also everything's just like straight up waterproof. Thankfully none of my like important stuff was back here that was actually damaged, like prints. That's just display stuff, so it's not the end of the world. And at first I was like, did somebody like spill water and like just hope I wouldn't notice or something? But no, the roof is leaking. Oh my god, by a lot actually. I guess I just got unlucky. But it's fine. It's no big deal. Again, like everything that got soaked is waterproof or it doesn't matter, so. But like, yeah, that sucks. All right, it is 3 o'clock now, and it's not looking any different. It's like empty. And I'm making sales, but they're so slow, and to me, I don't know, after you do this for like 7 years, 8 years, 9 years, I just don't care enough to stay. I'm gonna start packing them now because I'm alone, and this is gonna take a while because it's a really big pack up. And I want to go to that aquarium, so. to the con and we just dropped our stuff at the hotel, and now we're gonna go to the aquarium finally. Yippee! Look at those lines, or what's prepped for being lines.
I can read this.
Oh, you can?
Yokoso.
Oh, what does it mean?
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, just talked to the lady that gave us the tickets. She confirmed that this isn't just the biggest in the US. It's apparently the biggest in the Northern Hemisphere. Wow, I'm so excited, I'm so excited. God, we got the whole aquarium to ourselves, bro. Look at what these line bars are, and they're empty because the Super Bowl's going on. I'm so glad I don't like sports. If you like sports, it's fine, but I benefit off this. I benefit. We're getting food because we haven't eaten since 8 a.m. We got to see everything because it's not crowded in an hour and a half. How amazing is that? Like, we took our time too. Like, we lingered and really enjoyed it. It's just, there's no one here, so there was no lines or anything stopping us. I'm gonna go back to the hotel and sleep.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Yeah, I'm ready to sleep, yeah.
Alright, so I'm back at the hotel and it is almost 10 o'clock. We just DoorDashed some food because the food at the aquarium wasn't really filling. I'm very sleepy, but I wanted to show you guys before I end the vlog what I got at con. I got this little frog boy. I got some chocolates, which were really yummy. As you can see, we've been eating them. We had that vendor that had all the mushroom people that gave me the chips and was so sweet to me. So we did some trades, but we also like bought some stuff from each other to both support each other, but also like trade stuff, which was really cool. She hand makes these. So I got this angry boy. I got this ink cap. Ink caps are one of my favorite mushrooms. And look, here's little inky drippies, and I just love it. In exchange for a set of dice, she gave me this, and it's so cute. So now I have one of each color, and that's awesome. And also from her, it's like this hanging ornament, and I love it because I'm always looking for really cool random things to hang from my ceiling above my computer desk. And this was from Kawaii Art Cafe, the YouTuber that vlogs. I got some of her stuff because I was just so amazed to see her, and I got these two matching ones, the blue and the pink. And I also got some jewelry because there's this wonderful shop with this wonderful lady. These earrings looked really cool, and the rainbow moonstone, which is fun fact, the same gemstone as labradorite and also the same stone as spectrolite, my name. It's just white, that's the only difference. Kind of like how ruby and sapphire are the same stone, they're just 2 different colors. And then I got 2 Zorro blades, and they have a little stand, and I got it as a gift for my girlfriend. But yeah, that's everything that I got at con. I just want to show you guys. And so, oh wait, no, that's not everything. I got these little Pikachu butts. I thought that was cute. So that's everything I got. And I'm gonna end the vlog here because tomorrow is just flights and it's nothing new from the beginning of the vlog, so I don't really feel like there's a whole point in doing it. So I'm gonna eat some ramen and go to bed and then fly home. And so thank you everybody for watching these vlogs, and I hope it was educational and helpful, full of advice, and also interesting. Please let me know if you guys want to see more of this stuff, because I'm thinking about vlogging more. It'd be, you know, this was like a dud con, it'd be cool to vlog like a bigger, more successful con, to give like all aspects, you know. So thanks guys, goodbye.